I'm here with Nema, Diana, with also Masanyu, and we are saying good morning to you today. Hope you're doing very well. Today is a beautiful, beautiful Monday. The weather is mwah. The roads are terrible. Of course, the rains when they come, ziwacha ajira nga wabawe bikorachi ebigana, but engudo zijamu ebinya, all those things and here and there. But good morning, Kampala. Hope you're doing very well. It's just 15 minutes to the top of the hour. This is Spirit TV, a place for you, and of course the Spirit FM, music for life. The question that I had earlier before we actually went off for a break is that the question is, why are women? Well, I want to read exactly what the UPDF is actually saying. Okay. Yeah. They are very. They just don't get it. They are concerned as women continue to shun recruitment, and of course, Uganda People's Defense Forces has expressed concerns over the low number of women joining the army. It's not like the other days. Then women were actually joining in. Now, according to Chris Magezi, the acting spokesperson of the UPDF, the force has made efforts to encourage female recruitment, but women continue to shy away from joining the army. Now, the UPDF has been actively encouraging women in the country to join the army, but at the time of recruitment, more women continue to not really show up. Now, we rarely hit the requirement quotas we reserve for women, but those who have had the courage to join the UPDF are doing absolutely well. All right, so women are encouraged to actually take up, actually make up about 4% of the total force as a figure that limits their representation on the higher ranks as well. So now, the question is to you, Diana, chechiganyo joining amaje, or why mchala kwashto mukiza na joining amaje, or yeah, why do we not have women join the army?
And since we have a woman on set, I think it's imperative that we hear from the horse's mouth. We get to know what exactly is the problem. And I think we should probably get into details and get to know the qualifications first. Yes, because Diana would probably be...
No, of course, Emiaka.
Yes.
Anyways,
Emiaka. The years of recruitment.
The challenge is with women, body in Emiaka. Katiatunani nechiva kugira. Yeah, like
aizo tukayonga wa 18 ngegumba olumukozesa training
okitegede ngaasooka olulimi
na kutuka.
Yeah, so
the training you go through,
it's a very tough training that these guys go through.
Have you ever considered joining the army?
No,
but when you're young, it's not tough. When you're young, Diana, from the age of 18,
no, even 18, for the men, it's tough.
18 to 25.
18 to 25 is okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no special training for women. Training for the army is the same training for men and for women.
Yeah, true.
Who said?
True.
And some of the men sometimes want to even withdraw before the training.
No, but I know for a fact the numbers that register for recruitment are not the numbers that actually graduate.
Oh yes.
Yeah, most of them die. Some of them die actually. That's a fact.
In the training?
Yes.
Sure?
Yeah. Kale nate ya UPDF kale. Nate special forces muyingira bibiri nedda tebanga 10 nga abiri kinana kyonna
ekinana
mu training
kisigadde mu training
sigala mu training okitegedde so it's the training. Yes, is vigorous.
We should host
one back checking omutima,
heartbeat,
ne checking your health. Abamu wine ebirwadde biri underlined bakuteeka butesi ka simple practice kamuko kasimbo muchaka nga
ng'osaba obuugi.
They give you porridge, you only have 1 minute to get that.
wagenda yodde naabwe twaliza mumuli.
Kingi gwamanyi ku by'amagye.
Diana, I have undertaken that training. Diana, I'll be honest with you.
Tell us some of the qualifications.
I have undertaken that training before. I am supposed to be a man in uniform.
This thing of chankwanzi, this thing of kuja, soto kulia. Parade issues.
I enrolled the Yadala.
Muchaka chankwanzi.
Yes,
these patriotic things of press ups.
Of UPDF, I enrolled.
Which year was that?
I enrolled. Era nze omu ku badizata. Nze omu ku badizata.
What they call pan frying. We are doing pan frying.
Kiki ekyakujjayo?
You know while you want to do such particular things.
Yes.
And then you realize, okay, ngena chikola nekigenda kuggwa kitya. Because by the time I joined it, I was just, I had just joined senior 1. I was supposed to join senior 1.
Yeah.
So kanenchira balabamu natuuka nekola research munda maji. No oba tosomye ogenda kubeera kubera
Senior 1, you're a juvenile. Do they recruit before 18 years, King?
No.
In the army, do they recruit below 18 years?
Osoka nagenda yokona embira nganga sijja kukola. Nenzira muki nenga kanzire ngandiki.
King ali mutukwata aido wano.
Nenzira
in senior 1 you
they told me at least come back when you're senior 4.
Senior 4, that is 16 years.
Yes. Senior 4
around
16 years.
Yes.
So when I get to senior 4 ne bangamba ochabula mu body weight. Kitegedde. Kyangu okola kingo wera at 18. But at 18 when I realized if I join the army at 18 without a qualification, it would be a hard paper for me. Yes, again they have programs where they actually send you back to school. But that's also some when it is a lot of time. So nenga mumanyi, let me first finish. Ndio kenyingire ki amajenga nyina IT yange ne
wotukidde okutegeerera bulungi bwoti
ngegumba likuze ngegumba likuze
I was 23
egumba lyali likuze
I still be able to go nene nkiribala balamu ngende mu maje nfaaki ekitegedde ngene nsi bibebi bingi ukitegedde obuweereza bunyuma
access ebantonotono
ndawayidana. I'll tell you this, an army man is programmed, is not a usual human being. No, they are programmed to follow an order. Newemba nakadda bwenti nga nze kulaba nga ngenda kuhaga nenkwata essimu nekuba nebagamba gitawo wano soka nenkutunulizine nenkwahagayo nenzirayo
n'omusabira essaala omukama abeere naawe.
So with the army you do not have a life of your own. You don't. It is actually you're owned by the government, but also you dedicate your life. Kana kizuulazuulamu neŋŋamba nze nfiire bannayuganda mbeerewo bannayuganda nga na Yesu yakavuuku nfiirira nga Yesu kamale okitegedde. So ideally that's how I ended up letting go the idea of being in a uniform, but now I can actually have it. I was speaking to a spokesperson recently. Nangamba, no King, come and actually have a uniform. We'll give you a uniform.
At 40 something?
Yeah. No, ate.
You go back and get a uniform and you join the army.
Odanga ambassador wawe bichi awo. Yabindiraliramu awo nga bintu bitambula bingi
ng'ekintu kiŋŋamba otulimba
ku myaka 4 yaŋŋamba muze ku myaka yaŋŋamba emyaka gyo giraba muzeeyi nenkuteekayo mbazizza omusango gwa naggomola tolina kyogenda tuya
oyinza ogendayo nga mbega
tosobola olina okuyita mu training, and the process is serious. They train you mentally. They first break you.
I think we'll one of these days
with the army,
someone from the army take us through all of these things.
With the army, they first
the
break you.
Yes.
They first break you, and then they build you to what they want.
They first take away that civilian attitude from you.
Yes. Breaking amala gonna ne byonna byo baddo believinga byonna ne babijjamu nokkiriza nti wabula sina lugendo. Then they again now putting them in you what they want you to actually believe and follow. And that's what makes a soldier.
But I think on the other way, people joined army for different reasons. There are those that really admired people. There are people that admired people in uniform. Because we were in school, we used to sing a song. Do you want to be a policeman? Is wonderful. Do you want to be a doctor? So there are people that really desired to be policemen, to be army men.
But also there are people that are born specifically for that job.
Yes.
It's their calling.
It's their calling.
With the security
it's their calling. No.
In them.
And again, every profession has those people that are born like that.
Just like you are in radio.
Nze just wano nali nsina sayina mirimu, sayina mulimu nenoonya ogwanguwa ogw'okuleekaana.
N'onoonya wobbulukirirayo.
Omala omwezi nga toli ku radio olwala.
Nfa. But guys,
and I think the way the army is now being portrayed, the picture that is out there, sometimes I think it discourages one who would love to join. And when to come, and when it comes,
it's getting even better.
Yes, we can get to the other side as well.
Picture,
there is a picture that is painted out there.
Which one?
Which is a public picture.
Which one?
People, policemen abusing people's rights. The army treating people anyhow. No. These things are happening. We cannot be answered.
Today you can even stop and say hello to an army man.
The picture of police and army over the past over 10 years, over 15 years has been tainted in a different way. I'm telling you how people were passionate about joining the army, about joining designated service to our country. Yes, we are talking now we are talking in general. And the other way around, women now, I think women now have been designed by circumstances because men are running away from women. Men are running away from their responsibilities. So women now are taking on responsibilities that men ought to take on. You get. So women are in business. Women are trying their level best to survive, to take care of their children. So deserting for army, because army is ministry, just like pastorship is. You commit your life fully. You get. So now women are single mothers. Others have husbands that are not doing their responsibilities. So I think that is also one of the reasons why the recruitment numbers in the army is a little bit down.
I want to ask a question. Is it true that they are not paid as much as people see them in the uniforms and admire them, and they look at them and they are like, oh, probably they made it in life? And going back to reality, these people toil for the nation but are not really paid as well deserving.
Can I ask you something, Diana? Are you paid the money you deserve?
I'm asking.
No, I'm asking. I am asking. Sente z'olulya z'odeserving azosasulwa.
Sizowulya nti z'odeserving.
But
is with the army being prestigious, like omuntu abalaba mu uniform, they might think nti ani abantu.
Ani asinga busazi na abantu ku TV bakulaba nti ekisibi kyoyola ky'amaanyi. Naye tubabulire ekiri ku ground.
Ekiri ku ground kiba kirala. Naye
kugamba. Akacheche kugamba.
Naye bayinza obanga abantu basasula naye ate be basinga akasente.
Buli mulimu
abantu abali mu security balina sente nga tezitaalinga ne ze bafuna.
Masanyu, I think I need us to be clear about a few things. Every job in this country or world over, buli muntu ayingira n'agamba bwe ngenda okukolera okitegedde bw'oyingira omulimu gwonna nga focus yo ya sente, you will never excel at it. Amaje kati manyi njagala kwogera ng'omuntu yayagala okuyingira amaje eyagezaako gayingira.
What were your reasons by the way for joining?
Yingira, just I wanted the prestigious idea of putting on that uniform. Tebyalimu nti ya sente. And none of the people n'abalala bonna juzi nalinga ngenze nga ni mukulu ngakola concentration n'abakulu bennyini ababeera ne muzimu kyaka mu kyaka kubanga era otandikira ku mitwalo baji 26 27 oba okitegedde kyenkugamba ideally emitwalo 26 27 zigenda kukolera ki tewali okitegedde, but people enter in there nga bali excited about being in the army and serving the country and putting your country first and your president beyond anything else.
And that should be the first priority, by the way.
One of the things that
it's a selfless job. For example, we pastor. No pastor bw'abaavu.
Kuyitibwa obwa pastor kuyitibwa mukama akusaasirira eyo. I attended an ordination service. I told you on radio. I attended an ordination service this Sunday, and the way this man was being examined to see whether he's fit to be ordinated as a pastor, it brought me to a point of realizing that being a pastor is a selfless job. Like literally, you leave your parents, you leave your children, you leave your wife, and serve the people of God. Just like the army.
To serve people.
You serve people, you serve your country, you serve the president. The money comes in later. I think the money is secondary in all that.
That's why
when I was young, trying banga, oh, you're gonna kubera chigwe, and then you would say, you're gonna kubera policeman. But the moment when Nathan Kotege, I'm like this.
Yeah.
Then the policeman basura mu uniport embeda
Yes.
kirala mukko.
Kalina abantu besimi basula ne mu uniport. Basula ina kusula wabweru. Bayina kusula wabweru.
Nga bakuuma abantu.
Amajje gasula wabweru.
People protecting people and their property.
But we're going in for a short break. When we come back, we have John K coming through. We want to resume with the conversation. Should gospel ministers be paid or not? He's a songwriter, and so I think he has more information about this when we come back.
We help jumpstart your day like this. Wake up call.